Hi guys, it's me, Caleb. Today is, for those of you who don't know, Tolkien Reading Day. This is March 25th, and this is in Lord of the Rings, the day that Frodo has destroyed the ring. So in kind of a celebration and honor of that, a bunch of Tolkien fans and the Tolkien Society host a Tolkien Reading Day, where everyone takes some time to read some of the work of J.R.R. Tolkien. And this year the theme is poetry and song. And so I'm going to join in with my Balrog environmentalist Lord of the Rings shirt and read Tolkien's poem Mythopoeia, published in this case, Tree and Leaf. So it's a bit of a longer poem, but it's really good. And he wrote it in response to a conversation he had with C.S. Lewis over myths. At least I'm fairly certain it was C.S. Lewis. Let me see if it double checks. Yes, I believe so. So, in an effort to make a fairly short video out of a fairly long poem, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Mythopoeia by J.R.R. Tolkien. To one who said that myths were lies and therefore worthless, even though breathed through silver. Philomythus to Misomythus. You look at trees and label them just so, for trees are trees, and growing is to grow. You walk the earth and tread with solemn pace one of the many minor globes of space. A star's a star, some matter in a ball compelled to courses mathematical, amid the regimented, cold, inane, where destined atoms are each moment slain. At bidding of a will, to which we bend, and must, but only dimly apprehend, great processes march on, as time unrolls from dark beginnings to uncertain goals, and as on page or written without clue, with script and limning pact of various hue, and endless multitude of forms appear, some grim, some fail, some beautiful, some queer, each alien except as kin from one remote origo. Gnat, man, stone, and sun. God made the petrious rocks, the arboreal trees, Tellurian earth, and stellar stars, and these homuncular men who walk upon the ground with nerves that tingle, touched by light and sound. The movements of the sea, the wind and boughs, green grass, the large, slow oddity of cows, thunder and lightning, birds that wheel and cry, slime crawling up from mud to live and die. These each are duly registered and print the brain's contortions with a separate dint. Yet trees are not trees until so named and seen, and never were so named till those who had been, whose speeches involuted breath unfurled, faint echo and dim picture of the world, but neither record nor a photograph, being divination, judgment, and a laugh, response of those that felt a stir within by deep monition movements that were kin to life and death, of trees, of beasts, of stars. Free captives undermining shadowy bars, digging the foreknown from experience, and panning the vein of spirit out of sense. Great powers they slowly brought out of themselves, and looking backward they beheld the elves that wrought on cunning forges in the mind, and light and dark on secret looms entwined. He sees no stars who does not see them first of living silver made, that sudden burst to flame like flowers beneath an ancient song, whose very echo after music long has since pursued. There is no firmament, only a void, unless a jeweled tent myth-woven and elf-patterned, and no earth, unless the mother's womb, whence all have birth. The heart of man is not compound of lies, but draws some wisdom from the only wise, and still recalls him. Though now long estranged, man is not wholly lost, nor wholly changed. Disgraced he may be, yet is not dethroned, and keeps the rags of lordship once he owned. His world dominion by creative act, not his to worship the great artifact. Man, sub-creator, the refracted light, through whom is splintered from a single white to many hues, and endlessly combined in living shapes that move from mind to mind. Though all the crannies of the world we filled with elves and goblins, though we dared to build gods in their houses out of darkened light, and sow the seed of dragons, 'twas our right, used or misused. The right has not decayed, we still make by the law in which we're made. Yes, wish fulfillment dreams we spin to cheat our timid hearts and ugly fact defeat. Whence came the wish, and whence the power to dream, where some things fair and others ugly deem? All wishes are not idle, nor in vain fulfillment we desire. For pain is pain, not for itself to be desired, but ill, or else to strive or to subdue the will, alike were graceless, and of evil this alone is dreadly certain. Evil is. Blessed are the timid hearts that evil hate, that quail in its shadow and yet shut the gate, that seek no parley, and in guarded room, though small and bare, upon a clumsy loom weave tissues gilded by the far-off day, hoped and believed in under shadow's sway. Blessed are the men of Noah's race that build their little arks, though frail and poorly filled, and steer through winds contrary towards a wraith, a rumor of a harbor guessed by faith. Blessed are the legend makers with their rhyme of things not found within recorded time. It is not they that have forgot the night, or bid us flee to organized delight, in lotus isles of economic bliss, forswearing souls to gain a Circe kiss, and counterfeited that machine-produced bogus seduction of the twice seduced. Such isles they saw afar, and ones more fair, and those that hear them may yet beware. They have seen death and ultimate defeat, and yet they would not in despair retreat, but off to victory have turned the lyre and kindled hearts with legendary fire, illuminating now in dark hath been with light of suns as yet by no man seen. I would that I might with the minstrels sing, and stir the unseen with a throbbing string. I would be with the mariners of the deep, that cut their slender planks on mountains steep, and voyage upon a vague and wandering quest, for some have passed beyond the fabled west. I would with the beleaguered foals be told, that keep an inner fastness where their gold, impure and scanty, yet they loyally bring to mint an image blurred of distant king, or in fantastic banners weave the sheen heraldic emblems of a lord unseen. I will not walk with your progressive apes, erect and sapient. Before them gapes the dark abyss to which their progress tends, if by God's mercy progress ever ends, and does not ceaselessly revolve the same unfruitful course with the changing of a name. I will not treat your dusty path and flat, denoting this and that by this and that. Your world immutable, wherein no part the little maker has with maker's art. I bow not yet before the iron crown, nor cast my own small golden scepter down. In paradise, perchance the eye may stray from gazing upon everlasting day, to see the day illumined and renew from mirrored truth the likeness of the true. Then looking on the blessed land 'twill see that all is as it is, and yet made free. Salvation changes not, nor yet destroys, garden nor gardener, children nor their toys. Evil it will not see, for evil lies not in God's picture, but in crooked eyes, not in the source, but in malicious choice, and not in sound, but in the tuneless voice. In paradise they look no more awry, and though they make anew, they make no lie. Be sure they still will make, not being dead, and poets shall have flames upon their head, and harps whereon their faultless fingers fall, there each shall choose forever from the all. That was Mythopoeia by J.R.R. Tolkien. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys. Great year. I made a few mistakes in there, but that's okay. It just happens. Go out, read some Tolkien of your own, and share